All right, welcome everybody. That's Glenn. I'm very excited to bring you the new expense reporting process for 2011. We've got a lot of feedback from the field, and I really want to extend our gratitude for helping us improve this process. I know there's been some mixed signals, but this will get everybody on the same page. The signals are the information we got from everybody that's working so hard for us out in the field was that hey, let's first of all get rid of a few of the logins. Right now you guys have to log into USMON 1 and then also USMON 2 and the Internet portal, and some people are using Right on West. So we're trying to consolidate that. So what we did is we went ahead and we brought the expense reporting over to the secure portal on the Internet website. And I'm going to do a brief introduction in this first part of expense reporting, and then after that I'll walk you through a few videos on how to actually upload your expense report. So this presentation is pretty much just an overview, and we're going to be discussing a few topics. First of all, like I just did, the US versus the Internet websites and why we're making the switch, a few changes that we're having to the phone reimbursement policy, and finally hospital specifics, some things that we have to pay attention to in California and Wisconsin, and finally the different reimbursement categories. So we're going to be shutting off the expense report for USMON 1 on February 15th of 2011. That means that everybody's going to have to jump on to the Internet secure portal to do expense reporting. All expenses will go through the Internet portal. Please make sure that you have your secure login ID and password from George. Second of all, what we need to do is we need to this process was set up to limit the number of logins that people needed that are pressed for time out there. It's a pain when you have to log into your Microsoft Exchange account, to USMON 1, to USMON 2, to the Internet portal. So this is trying to get rid of one of those logins for expense reporting. Quick reminder for phone reimbursement. No longer do you have to submit for phone and reimbursement. We just figured that was one extra step that was kind of a drain on everybody's time. So what we're doing now is we're reimbursing everybody $150 every 3 months, and this will be an automatic payment to help you pay for your mobile phone bill. If you have any questions on the phone policy, feel free to give me a call, and I'll be happy to discuss it with you. But once again, this is automatic. We'll be sending you a check, or we'll be sending you direct deposit $150. So you do not need to reimburse yourself for your phone bill anymore. I just want to clarify some of the record keeping that we have. There's a couple of Internet partner hospitals that we have. Specifically, there's 4 of them. In Wisconsin, Aurora Baycare, and in California, Tri-City, Mission Community, and Temple Community Hospitals. These are a little bit different because the ownership is a joint venture, and so we need to just let you guys know straight ahead that if you are doing cases just at Aurora Baycare, or if you're doing cases at Tri-City, Mission, or Temple, it's okay to bundle those together. But if you were to do a case at, let's say, Mercy Janesville, or if you were to do a case at, and then Aurora Baycare, or you to do a case at Tri-City and a case at, let's say, Monrovia or Long Beach Memorial, you would actually need to split those 2 accounts, because we need our partners to help pay for the expenses that you guys incur in the field. And so that's why it needs to be split. So to put it another way, what we're doing is we're calling it bundling expenses. It's okay to expense for Internet partner hospitals, or on the flip side, it's okay to do the same for regular hospitals, once again like Monrovia or Long Beach, or Mercy, Janesville, and let's say you even go to someplace in Chicago, then you could bundle those together, but if you were to do them in split groups, you'd have to split it up into 2 different invoices. I know that's kind of complicated, so once again, if you need to discuss that with me, please give me a call and I'll be happy to help you out with that. So once again, the example of Tri-City and Mission, those can be bundled, but if you're going to do Tri-City and Long Beach Memorial, you need to do 2 separate invoices. You wouldn't want to do 1 invoice or 1 expense report for both of those. So we'll quickly run through the reimbursement categories. These are pretty self-explanatory, but I just want to dive into it because if you're holding a director level position, it is a little more complex. First of all, there's the technologist. We could have added technologist, analyst, and technician to this category, but we know that everybody's going to be a technician really soon, or excuse me, a technologist really soon, so we just put that one category up there. So if you're just doing your daily ops either in California and you need to reimburse for mileage, or if you get flown somewhere, you'll be using this category to click on and submit your expense report. If you're a clinical, marketing, or educational director, you should also use this link for day-to-day expenses. If you're any type of director submitting for reimbursement from a different region, you should be using this as well. For example, if the director of Iowa were to drive up to Chicago to assist with monitoring, she would, in this case, use the technologist expense report and fill all that out, and then all the back programming, it would send it up to the director of the Midwest for approval. Regional directors, all regional operations directors should use this link for day-to-day expenses, and the clinical and marketing and educational directors should use this link when their budgets are affected. Now I realize we don't have budgets in place yet, but it is something that's going to occur in the very near future. So, for example, if the educational director was to purchase, let's say, a subscription to Spine or another medical journal, that's going to be directly taken out of the educational budget. So, therefore, he would expense that using the regional director button. However, if he were going from Colorado to assist with a case in California, he'd click on the technologist reimbursement button. Once again, kind of complex on that. I think everybody can figure it out, but once again, if you need assistance in figuring out which button you should click, definitely feel free to give me a call. Then there's 2 other links, corporate staff and corporate management, and those are just links for us here to use those to submit for our expenses. That's pretty much it for the first video for the orientation of why we're making the switch. Video 2 is coming up, and just click on the link below and we'll actually do some walkthrough on the website to get you a little more comfortable with that. Thanks for your time, and like I said, it's Glenn right here, so feel free to contact me, either give me a call or shoot me an email if you have any questions. Alright, look forward to talking to you guys. Thanks for your time.